Katana 0, minutes. Okay, this is... okay. Yep. Fuck. Fuck! This isn't even the hardest the game gets. Or maybe it is. I don't know. I don't actually know how this compares to null test, because I've never actually done it. Minputs. Like, min rolls, it's easy. It's like, or, rolls, it's piss easy, but like, or, without any challenges, it's piss easy, just because you can roll through all this shit. But null test has a little bit, fuck off, a little bit more challenge with it in normal mode, just because the enemies you see are a little bit harder and more numerous. Can I get it? Okay. But this is a lot easier enemies wise. Oh shit. Fuck! Fuck! Damn. Inches. Okay. Null test is a lot easier because you don't run into nearly the same wait, what was I saying? Oh yeah, this is a lot easier in normal play because you don't have than null test because you don't have nearly as many enemies and also nearly as difficult of enemies. Nice. Shit. I'm off to a good start though, I think compared to how I was doing yesterday, two pretty damn good runs back-ish pretty soon, and timing is pretty damn good. Just because this level is fucking pain. God damn it. I think this should be applicable to a Master Sword run, which means that Katana 0 does not have a inputs lead over Master Sword. But I'll see if there's anything different in later levels. That's the whole point of this run. The other point is just in case Frog wants to do it with Katana. Because they wanted to do the other one with Katana, just because... well, I did tell them that that was harder, but the same amount of inputs. They also did Dragon Dash they also did min Dragon Dashes, which is absurd, and I'm very proud of them. But maybe they'll want to do Katana if I prove it. Okay. A little bit of a bad position because I do not know where the shotgunner is. Shit. I don't know if having the shotgunner alive is death. Damn. I should just focus on speed of runs as opposed to, like, perfectly positioning myself. Just because I can play odds, like, more is better. Oh, shit. Oh, damn. Oh, fuck. Oh, come on, Luck. Lady Luck, don't fuck me. Okay. Fuck. Oh, huh. Shit. Was that just timing? It was the reasoning for why the shotgunner came? Yeah. Ah! Damn. I wonder what those hitboxes are, because I don't actually know. It would be useful to have like a mod that shows hitboxes, or a mod where I can toggle showing hitboxes for routing this. Just because it'd make life a lot easier. But it would probably be very overwhelming for the first time, just because there's so many different hitboxes. Like, there would be, like, just in this, there would be Zero's hitbox, the sword hitbox, the laser hitbox, the sight hitbox. I'm gonna count the sight line as a hitbox. There's just a lot. Bullet hitboxes, there'd be a lot, but it'd definitely be useful once you like learn how to interpret it. Damn. Thought I had a little bit more room. I also thought I was a little bit more precise about my slash, but apparently I'm just stupid. Damn! I wonder if there's like something more consistent I can do to do this, or if I'm just like, or if I am doing this the good way. It's just a difficult trick. I guess I could do that, because I've gotten semi-good at it. I want to try it without doing the prelude bit, just to see how possible it is. Okay. What the fuck am I doing? My brain just forgot that that was a temporary thing I was doing. Damn, I've not gotten a good one in a while. Fuck. That definitely wouldn't help. I wonder... It would be nice to have stats about, like, this is why you die each run. Like, this time, like, most of the time you die to the laser, but some of the time you die to the shield guy, or... I don't think I've ever died to the shield guy. Never mind. Ignore that data point. But, like, die to the laser, die to the Ricky, die to the gunner. Die to the laser trying to trigger the gunner, die to the laser trying to kill the gunner, dying to the laser trying to get past the laser. All of those are important data points. Ah, shit, I knew he was too high. I felt it, but I didn't think there was any way I could fix the problem. So I just committed and hoped it was good enough, and it was not. Shit! What the fuck? Oh, fuck. Whoopsie. Okay. Got distracted. Back at it. Had to make a dad joke. Oh, damn. What are you doing? Why are you there? Are you stuck there? What the fuck? Uh-huh? What in the world trapped him there? I've never seen him just, like... It was like he was trauma stalled. But I don't know what corpse would have trauma stalled him. Which is really weird. Because I've never seen him trauma stalled like that. Or body stalled is what I called it yesterday. Aw, damn, that one would have been good if I made it through. Okay, that time he didn't get trauma stalled. Oh shit, I shouldn't have done that. I should have just... Was there something I could have done there? Because I think in minerals, the strat would have just been like, use the slash to get through the laser to kill the guy, but I don't think I have that luxury. Because you'd be able to run up at the laser instead of... Oh, you're too high. Oh, you're even more high. Yeah, no, I fucked it. Damn, this level's difficult. If you haven't noticed, given that fucking... I'd say about an hour spent on it. Oh, damn. I don't know if it's me doing something wrong, or if it's actually just bad RNG that's causing those deaths. Because if there was something wrong with my technique, I wouldn't really have a way of... Oh shit, fucking shit. Oh my god, that was so fucked. Damn. Damn, okay. Damn. It'd be interesting if you broke the Ricky's crowbars. Like they couldn't they couldn't like deflect you again. That'd probably make the game easier, but like it'd be interesting. Because it is just like a crowbar, basically. I'm pretty sure. Or like a pipe. It's just like a stick. I don't think it's like an actual sword. And it seems like it'd be pretty damaging to whatever if you were to tank a... Are you trauma stalled or something? What the fuck is wrong with you? Yeah, he's... Huh. Is it that he, like, sees the lasers as, like... As a, as, like, red lasers and doesn't walk through them even though he can? Because, like, he'll sit... I'm assuming he gets, like, alerted from this orange laser. and then goes yellow, but for some reason he doesn't run over to the sound. For whatever reason, he just doesn't run to the sound and then never gets off yellow. Because typically if they react to a sound, they will go yellow, run to the sound once they arrive, go white question, and then stall, and then stop, and then go out of question. Basically, alert, travel, investigate, move on. But for some reason, he doesn't ever trigger the run, or the travel. Like, he'll alert, but he won't travel. Or maybe he starts to travel, but he doesn't, but he gets stopped by something. Presumably the laser. I just don't know why that laser's stopping him. Faulty programming in that one specific laser seems unlikely. But it definitely could be possible, because there are a lot of jank things in this game at some points, where it's like either remnant of something that used to be, or it's just jankily made in general. Like the hip pause bug, and the, there was another thing I was thinking of. Oh yeah, being able to grab, bombs as projectiles in, Kissy Face's fight. Presumably that one's a remnant of something else, and then the hip pause bug is just like a... Shit. Mistake. Oh, did someone join? No. I just heard sounds. I'm going insane. Okay. Damn. Damn. I got caught on the block and then didn't have enough distance. Bonk. It'd be nice to have like a... It'd be nice if I could figure out, like... There's a lot of things that would be good to have a overlay for. Like, if I had like an overlay of like where the arc can be entirely, that would help a lot with telling me if, like, slow-mo, indication of the arc of these, those would be useful. Oh shit. Because then I could, like, and slow-mo, those would be helpful. Non-Chronos related slow-mo. Oh shit. I was hoping maybe I could, like, slash him. It did not work. Slow-mo would definitely help with deciphering what I do wrong. I'm pretty sure Chronos slow-mo changes a few things about the game, about how it works. I know it at least shortens the roll distance. I'm pretty sure. Which is why I would want an external source of slow-mo as opposed to Chronos slow-mo. Okay. Okay. Shit. Hi. I love that he cocks the shotgun at the corpse. You know what? Zero can survive a lot. I get it. It's interesting that the corpse sends them to red. Like Zero's corpse. I guess maybe there's like a hitbox that doesn't like die or to go away. That's like that they see and then are like, ah, it's Zero. But it's not actually, it's just his corpse. It's his lifeless corpse on the ground. Wow. It's a bird. It's a plane. No, it's Zero's lifeless corpse. I'm kind of glad that one didn't survive. I would not want that joke to be the one that I hear every time I try and recreate this. It's a bird. It's a plane. No, it's Zero's lifeless corpse. Fuck you. Damn. There's like two things that could help. It's... I don't know how to do this better. I don't know if there's like a different angle I should take this at. Like, I know here is like good enough to get it sometimes, but maybe there's another angle where it's like more likely. Like, maybe higher is a little bit better because then I could get like bullet momentum, but maybe lower is a little bit better because I can get just like direct horizontal speed. Or maybe it's directly horizontal is bad because I will fling myself directly into... Are you... Fuck off. Shit. Damn. I don't know what to do when I don't get the shotgunner over. Like, I think I'm fucked if I don't get the shotgunner over. Oh, nice. Okay. Lock in. Aw, damn it, you fuck. Lady Luck fucks me once again. 1, 2, 3. I think adding a little bit of delay into my trigger of the gunner would be helpful. Because then I can like... What are the phases of that guy? I don't actually know. What the fuck? Oh, I'm seeing. Okay. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. How does the 3 count work? No. So if I bounce, it's not good timing. Oh my god. Thank fuck. Oh, god damn it. Damn. Nice. Fuck. Reminds me of the Wii bowling thing of nice cock. Okay, so being fast also gets the shotgunner. Like, this one's not gonna get him. No, well, it's gonna get him in the wrong spot. So, goal is just be fast. Easier said than done, but definitely good advice. Or, good to know. that there is a thing I can do, as opposed to just kind of eyeballing it. That was too late. Fruck. Fruck as in fire truck. Why is my, like, audio just exploding? Why do these headphones suck ass? God damn it. God damn it. Further back. Nope. Further forward. Nope. Eat shit. Fuck. Bonk, 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 bonk. Bonk, 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 bonk. How have I not gotten a single... How have I not gotten a single laser bait? Nope. Too far. Oh my god. Can I? Can I? Okay. Shit in the fucking cat. Oh my god. I don't know what the fuck that means. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, you fucking fuckhead. Fuck you. How does making a task work with the gunners? Do you just kill everyone with the katana? I'm gonna fucking kill something if I get parried again! I'm gonna lose my shit. Oh my god. One thing that's really annoying me is that YouTube is giving me dog shit song after dog shit song. Oh shit. Oh my god, I'm gonna kill something. Oh my god, please, luck. At this point, it's just a question of will the stars align for the luck. This is gonna make this so annoying if I do an actual, like, follow-up run. It's gonna make it so annoying right now. Because I have no clue how much of this is, like, bad RNG or how much of this is, like, just I'm bad. That's why I need, like, a list of how all the ways I die. Like, is it me baiting the laser? Is it me trying to get close to the laser? Is it me dying trying to get through the laser? how many of them are RNG, how many of them are just actual systematic errors. Bonk. Okay. Oh no, you shitbag. I wasn't really paying attention to him because typically if I don't kill him early, I'm just fucked anyway. Oh my god! Fucking thank god. Oh my shit. Oh, what the fuck? How is that parry? How is that parry? I'm hitting like the end of his attack. Okay, so aim for earlier as opposed to later. What the fuck? Shut up. Fun fact, people aren't interested in Katana Zero videos. Oh my god. Oh my god, stop emailing me. You fuck. I'm swapping to a strategy where I stay closer to the laser when after I bait the gunner, so that I can trigger him earlier, so ideally I'd have more wiggle room with the shotgunner. Like, cause then he'd be able to hear me from further. Or, not exactly hear it from further, but be able to hear it when he's further down his path, because the gunner is closer to where he is. Oh, come on! I thought slashing down would help. I was thinking slashing down would put me on the ground so that I have as much time. The fact that that is so inconsistent is really fucking brutal. I like the closer to the laser strap, because every time I've deflected the bullet, it's worse. It's just getting there is a little bit iffy, just because it always has been. Because now that I know speed's a question, I can't exactly play with things all that much. Oh, fuck off. Theoretically, I need to get further away. God damn it. Okay, that's what I want to see. Damn, that's not what I want to see. Damn. I was thinking like, oh, I went far, so I should wait a little bit longer than I normally do, but I just waited a little bit too long and ate the laser. Because for the most part, I was pretty right about how long to wait. I just waited a smidgen too long. Oh, that's what I wanted to do. Okay. I was a bit too far. Okay, well that sucked. Oh shit, what the fuck? Damn, that got him? What did I do wrong that other one? Oh, God damn it, you! I need to go earlier. I just need to... I need to do it while he's running, as opposed to once he stops. Because it's easier to do it earlier than I think. Yeah, now that I'm doing it earlier than I think I need to, then I'm getting it every time. Because theoretically, I was what the fuck? I waited a little bit too long. I was thinking like, oh, if once he stops, he'll be in range. But that's a little bit not what you want to be thinking, because once he stops, he's... What the fuck? What the shit? I thought... Okay. Okay. Apparently I'm just stupid. Okay. What the fuck is... I don't see how my timing's differing all that much. Okay, so I'm going too early, I think. Yeah, if he, like, reactively parries, then that's too early. But if I'm hitting him, then that's too late. Aww, the machine gun is still alive. Oh my god. If I had just made it through. Fuck off. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is pissing me off. Because I know it's possible. I know I'm capable of doing it. I just literally need to get the luck and such to line up. I need to get the luck and my skill to line up. Because I know it's not all my it's not all just RNG. But, like, it feels like it's just all RNG, because sometimes I'm a little bit inconsistent. Oh my god. Okay, okay. Like, that part, that's just entirely my fault. But, oh my god, these are just entirely my fault. What the fuck? These are mostly my fault. Like, good RNG would help, but it's just entirely me being bad at timing. Okay. Adding the speed incentive to the beginning part has made me a lot less consistent, but I guess it's made me more consistent in the latter half. Like, I get to the later part less, but when I get there, I have a higher chance of passing. And there's probably like a objectively better solution for which one you make harder. Like, do you make the beginning easier, or do you make the latter half easier? If it's like a trade-off. Because if the beginning's easier, then you have to do it less to get to the latter half. But if the latter half's easier, then it's just then you don't have to do the easier part as often, because once you get to the latter half, you're just done. I guess it's probably just a question of personal preference at a certain point. And it depends on how heavy the trade-off is. Because if it's trading, like, you have the options of either getting the first half 100% of the time, when the latter half takes like 50% of the time, while the alternative is get the latter half 100% of the time, but the beginning part 1% of the time, then there's an obvious answer for everyone, no matter what your personal preference is, of do the one that's really consistent for the... Just do the one that's way more consistent than the other one. But as those percentages grow closer to each other, the question... Oh my god! Because of a little bit more personal preference. I feel like this is the first session where I've died to that. I feel. It probably isn't true. But, like, it's really annoying because I've gotten it, like, 4 times in a row and I don't know what's causing it. I don't know how to avoid it. I was thinking that it was because because I was in the air, I was closer to the lasers, so that was fucking me up. But part of me is thinking now that that being in the air was good because friction with the ground. But I really have no clue. That's really difficult. This really makes my life a lot harder. Damn it. Damn. Oh, god damn it. It'd be really nice if I had like a setup I could do like that like there's no like guarantees, but it's just like really easy to just pump out attempts to get to like the point where I'm past the laser. Like it's somewhat rare to get a run to that point, but I can just kind of like do the exact same thing with no risk of failing and just get there eventually. I'm just playing odds at that point. But like I don't know if there's a way that I can reduce the amount of effort that much without causing issues getting the shield guy, getting everyone properly placed for getting past the lasers. So I guess I'm just gonna have to stick with this. Oh, you bitch. Oh my god. Okay, so being in the air is actually helpful. Shit the fucking you. Because I think because I was in air there, I got a little bit more speed going off the second laser. For the second one, it was just a little bit of placement, a little bit of RNG, so on both sides of the equation. But for the reasons I failed the second laser other times, it was just because I wasn't in the air, so I was really reducing the amount of speed I had going through the second laser. So I just kind of fucked myself there. But now I know. So now I can do better. Which is good. Now that I know that, I think it's probably gonna happen under an hour. Like under the 4-hour mark. Which is not saying much. But oh my god, what the fuck? Fuck off. Oh my god. If I hadn't reflected off of him, that could have been the run. Because it really is just a matter of time at this point. Well, this one's fucked. Well, that's fucked up. Oh, that one could have been good, too. Because the shotgunner was stuck on the other side of the laser in a place where he didn't hear. I don't think he hears the pair of lasers. So I could have gotten to him and then killed him without having to worry. I wonder how applicable this strategy will be for Master Sword. Because it doesn't have the same cooldown, but it should be about as doable, just with a few minor changes. Like, I don't think there's anything that the Prism Sword / Katana can do that the Master Sword can't. Just because of how they're... Oh, god damn it. So I hit the floor before I got through the second laser, which I don't think helped. But I don't know how to avoid that. Because I think I don't really get a choice in when he kicks me. Or well, I do, because it is... Because in that scenario it is, for the most... What the fucking shit? Oh my god. That was weird as shit. But I don't think it's nearly as consistent. Maybe it is. I'm gonna not go for it though. Someone else, if anyone else is watching this, can attempt it, but I will not, just because this is the method I have right now is tried and true, but that one is a little bit iffy. Oh my god. I guess, oh my god. I guess it would work if I don't get the shotgun immediately. I would call it a cycle, but it's not a cycle. Or is it a cycle? No, it's not a cycle, because I'm not doing it over. No, it would be a cycle. It'd just be a really... I think it is a cycle because it does have parts, but just because I'm getting the first cycle, it's a little bit weird. Like, theoretically, I could wait and hit a different cycle. Yeah, I think it would be considered a cycle. It's just a really weird thing to consider a cycle. Okay. Damn! I think... No... Can't exactly say that in full confidence. I was about to say, I think the run where I get past the first laser, like this laser, is the laser where I get it, but I don't think that's true. Because I can still get fucked by the pair of lasers. By basically RNG. Like, I think there's a way, there is a specific setup that'll get 100% success rate, but it's just like so rare that I don't think I get it. Like, it's so precise, I think. Like, you'd have to position the Ricky really precisely in a really specific amount of time. Because ideally you'd get him as close to the laser as possible and get yourself just off the air enough to dodge the lasers while being off the ground, but not so high in the air that you touch that you just meet the bullets in the middle. Damn, that was a bitch spread. That probably means something else, I feel like. Okay. Okay. Damn it! He caught me too fast, yeah. I knew I was iffy about whether or not I would get past if I got past the first laser. There's just so many things that have to go right. Like, I have to time my get up right, which currently I just spam, which is probably not the best strategy, but it's the best strategy I have without putting time into learning get up, without learning the timings. Fuck me. Oh, I had hope. That just goes to teach you. Never have hope. I just remembered that the level after this is gonna be really fucking difficult. Like, so absurdly difficult. Like, my notes for the level are literally just Master Sword, bitch. Because I didn't feel like dealing with the level itself, so I just used the Master Sword to cheese the entire thing. But I'm gonna have to do it with Katana. This challenge really just shoves fuck you after fuck you in your face. Which definitely makes a difficult challenge. Damn. Okay. No, I think higher is worse. I think I should just stick with what's been working for laser aim. Because I was trying a little bit higher and it's not worked yet. But legitimately that could just be like a random chance fucking it over. Ignore that. That was just pain. Damn. Okay. Oh. Okay. Can I... Okay. I needed him to move and he didn't ever move. God damn it. God fucking damn it. Oh my god. This sucks. You know what? I'm thinking about doing min mouse inputs as opposed to mean keyboard inputs after this. After I complete like the entire run. It did not come in sub 4 hours. But that's just like literally pure pain. Damn. Got really lucky with those bullets that they didn't hit me until that one. Wish I got that luck a lot of other times. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, what the fuck? Why didn't you kick me? Why did you not kick me? Why the fuck did you not kick me? You little fuck boy. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. That sucks. Okay. Yeah. I was wondering if this laser was shorter than the other lasers, and it is, which makes it harder to slash under, which theoretically could make um, slashing under the last laser perhaps a more viable solution, but it is a little bit risky just because there's typically always an RNG aspect to getting through lasers like these. Like, just no matter what height, really. There's some that are a lot better, but I feel like there aren't really many, at least in the game, situations where they're just entirely non-RNG based. Like, the ones in null test are close, but because of their specific height, you kind of have to just... The best way to get through them is go as high as possible and then slash through them, because the higher you are, the smaller the range they shoot is, or like the less wide their cone is. So if you go higher, then it's shorter, which gives you less distance to cover. And while you're at the bottom, there's a lot more distance to cover, and there's nowhere near the amount of slashes that you're given to cover it. Oh, I think there's one that's really good, and that might be 0 RNG, and that's one in Mansion, like the second problem level. So I'm pretty sure Mansion 5 is the one that creates issues because, or that has a good laser to dodge, because it's so high up, but it isn't to the point of null test where it's like, where the distance you have to travel is too much. I think that one's really good to dodge. That one might be a good one to like train dodging lasers on. I feel like I haven't gotten past this, haven't even triggered the gunner in forever. Looking forward to studio after this. Legitimately. Because, oh no, it's gonna be a lot harder. Because it's at least easier than this. I know that for a fact. It's gonna be a little bit harder than it is with Master Sword, just because a Master Sword is kind of like training wheels. That's why I initially used it for my gold medal attempts, just because it's basically just training wheels, yeah. It does a lot for you, and it's very useful. To no real downside, like the cooldown it's only really slightly noticeable just in this challenge. I never really noticed much of a difference between it and Prism Sword, except for like, maybe there was a difference for speedrunning, but I didn't really notice one. At least not a large one. God, I hope Frog asks for help when doing this run, because figuring out these strats, doing the run from scratch, figuring out the run from scratch. Well, scratch in quotes. I had my normal mode experience under my belt. Damn, too far. But still, basically from scratch is a lot and took me 19 hours. So Frog, who has even less experience than me, would have a bad time. And kids with that kind of hubris should be rotting in hell. Undertale reference for anyone who didn't know. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Oh my god. Okay, I need to camp more right when I'm in that situation, because I panic because the shield guy is on red. I don't know why he gets on red. It's so weird. I need to figure out what actually happens if he's on red. So I'm gonna use inputs. Okay. Yeah, he can't shoot me when he's there. Okay. So when I'm in that situation, I need to not panic and just let him sit there on red, because he can't affect me. Red shield guy through door can't hurt me. He is through a door. It just always panics me because I'm afraid, like, what if he can shoot through the door? What if he can shoot through the door? Because he can clearly see me. Damn. That's really annoying that I got inches away. And then I panic. That's the second time I've done that, too. Because I did it in the last session. But now I know it is literally just a question of time. It is entirely possible. I'm imagining someone watching this and being like, oh, why don't you just do this? And it'd either be really stupid advice, because I've heard a lot of that, because they just don't really understand how the challenge works, or it'd be actually good advice that I wish I had known from the start. And it's really annoying to get advice that's on those two ends of the spectrum, because it means I have to read it, but sometimes it's really annoying and not worth reading, but sometimes it can actually be good. But most of the time it's just kind of, it's just like, oh, why don't you kill the Ricky? Which is counteracting any usefulness, because I need him to get me through the lasers. And people just don't understand that the lasers are the big problem in this run. Which I guess makes sense, because they haven't done the run. It just annoys me a little bit sometimes, just because they act like they know. What the fuck? They act like they know so much about how I should be doing the run. And it comes off as a little bit obnoxious, at least to me. Maybe it isn't obnoxious, and I'm just being touchy. But it just feels a little bit obnoxious to come to a challenge you've never heard of before. Be like, why aren't you doing this? Even though I've spent, like, literally at least 50 hours, if not like 100. And just assuming that I just hadn't thought of it. Even though I've like put all of this time and effort into the challenge. I just find it it's a little bit rude to some degree. Of just like, you're stupid and didn't think of this obvious thing that I thought of in like 2 seconds. And it annoys me, but it probably shouldn't, because as someone could come in and give actually good advice. Annoying part is I've never actually heard any good advice from the run from anyone who is freshly watching the run. Like, I've gotten, most of the advice is just like, why don't you just kill those guys? About the guys that I'm, like, kiting around, for the sake of the challenge. Some of the advice is just, why don't you just roll? Which isn't helpful. Some of it is, why don't you rebind keys to the, why don't you just rebind things to the mouse? Which is against the rules of the challenge, based on my rules, because it just is really boring to do that, and takes out a little bit of the fun. And then some people are like, oh, why don't you just play on controller? And the last two are reasons why I had to entirely think of a rule little bit that actually makes sense and does not allow, makes sense, isn't too long so that it scares new players off, and doesn't allow those things, because it is really fucking annoying to be asked, why don't you just rebind the keys, when that's just like not the point of the challenge. The point of the challenge is to do it without such and such actions, not to do it with, not to just do it with everything bound on the mouse. That's just not meaningful. But yeah, I hope someone would give some good advice on how to beat this level. I have actually heard good advice from people. One specific one is the creator of Mineral Challenge, who sadly is going through a hard time right now. But they have helped a lot with this challenge. And I'm very appreciative for them. Because they helped so much. Like this level probably wouldn't be... most of the run probably wouldn't have been theory crafted properly without them. Because in my first ever run through of the challenge, I didn't use roll at all. Or I didn't use the roll button at all. Which they were like, wait, why aren't you using the roll button? Those shouldn't count as 2. And that helped so fucking much. And they have been a great help, and I hope they can... I hope someone else can give good advice like that. Though it's a little bit harder to give advice as simple as just use the roll button. Because I haven't optimized the run time-wise, but I have optimized the run input-wise for the most part. Like, I know how to minimize inputs. It's just like some of the ways to get there could be improved, probably. Ah, damn. Well, this fucks me. Oh, and if you can, please go, if anyone's watching this, if you can, please go check out the creator of Minerals GoFundMe and help if you can. They're a great person, and I noticed something was off previously before they actually told me about the GoFundMe. But it's sad to see, and I hope they can get through it. So, if anyone's watching, which probably no one is, please help. Also, they're the person who inspired me to make the run, so, and have done a lot of nice things relative to me in the community. So, and just also are helpful to the community of Katana Zero. So, go help them, please, if you can. Though I know probably no one's watching this. Okay. Okay. Oh, god damn it. I stopped spamming too early. I stopped spamming too early, so I was able to get up and do all the things, but I never actually did the slash. So he knew I was still alive, so he went off. He wasn't able to just kill me straight up, but I didn't keep spamming long enough to get myself out. Damn, this level really sucks. I mean both prison in general and specifically this level, because I think this one's taken me about 2 hours now, if not more. Probably more. Okay. Kick me in the face, you fuckhead! Oh. You know what? Getting that end screen will make this all worth it. Yes, I am thinking about the end of the game as my incentive to keep going. It's probably not a good idea, because that is such a far away light at the end of the tunnel. And using that as my carrot to keep going is probably a really bad idea, because I will lose motivation probably quite quickly once I realize that that is really far away. What the fuck? Damn it. I just need to get one where I just need to get it. Like, there's nothing stopping me from getting it other than myself and RNG, which is really fucking annoying. Like, there's no, like, knowledge gap. There's no barrier. It's just literally, like, lock the fuck in. I remember people also gave me a lot of, like, oh, what if do you allow half presses? Like in Super Mario Min A presses? Or Super Mario 64 Min A presses? Which is an interesting concept. especially the way I first interpreted it as, because I hadn't seen Super Mario 64 Min-A presses and like the notation for it. I interpreted it as every time you hit a loading spot, it's if you're holding a press through it, it'd be half a press instead of a full press. But I think they just didn't understand the notation because it shouldn't really be worded that way, I think, because that's for looking at individual that's for looking at individual in Super Mario 64, it's looking at individual stars that you use the half A press notation. Fuck. But in this, it wouldn't exactly be half A presses. It would literally just be, do you allow holding inputs? Because I'm not really considering things in a room by room basis. I'm just looking at things in a full level basis, or a full run basis. And asking it as if, do you allow half A presses is also a little bit weird wording, because it's not the half A presses that you're allowing. It's the holding the inputs that you're allowing that makes half notation worth acknowledging. And even then, I still disliked the idea, just because it just kind of is against the spirit of the run, just because if you're allowed to hold roll through the entirety of the run, is it really like a min input challenge? Like, being able to holding roll in one level makes sense, because it makes it a lot easier to do a few things, and it makes it a lot easier to it makes things easier to do, and also easier to like count and such. But and also a little bit more difficult in some cases. But allowing it through the entire game becomes a little bit against that purpose. Like, if I'm holding roll throughout the entire game, and it's not really necessary, except to save one input, basically, is it really min inputs if you're just holding the inputs the entire time? Like, because basically, what it'd become is you hold roll from the start till Chapel of Doom till the end. Just because it saves a few inputs. And same with D. You'd hold it, but throughout the entire run, because it's still it'd save inputs, but and also it'd make your life easier. But like, it's not really interesting. It doesn't make for interesting rationing out of inputs. Because like, it's more interesting to be like, oh, in this level I have to specifically hold this input to skip a few others, as opposed to, oh, I'm already holding this one and this other one, so I don't really need to worry. It's just a little bit more interesting to make the cutoff at different level checkpoints. It also makes it easier for moderation, because counting resets has always been a big question, and that especially makes dealing with resets confusing, because if you were to start holding an input while reset, or while in a run that you eventually reset, then you reset, and then you keep on holding the roll through that reset, technically that roll should go away because the failed run shouldn't be counted towards the full run, because then deaths would come into account. And the same ruling goes for roll, but min roll. But it's a little bit weird because then you could theoretically have 0 inputs, or cut out like practically all of the challenge by just starting a room, starting rolling, holding roll, resetting, then just going through the rest like normal. And then technically it'd be 0 inputs, but it's not exactly normal to do that. Like, it doesn't firstly, it doesn't exactly make for a good challenge, and it also just makes it a weird gray area. It's weird. I have put a decent amount of thought into the rules, and I feel like the ones I've come up with are at least my personal favorite, because, and I'm the one who gets to make the rules, because, it's my fucking challenge, fuck y'all. And I'm the only person who runs it, and also there's no real moderation other than me, because it's not on speedrun.com. Like, the only form of moderation I've had to do is when watching frogs run. And I guess while watching the creator of Minerals run. But shit, my brain just farted. Oh yeah, I'm happy with the rules, where the rules ended up. Because it makes it still a challenge while allowing for a little bit of... It still retains the spirit of the challenge without making something that should be allowable. Or not allowed. Shut the fuck up. Oh my god. So that's the third run I've had get really close. I guess it didn't make it past that final laser, but now that I know how to deal with things past that final laser, it should be just get there, and then it should be easy. Because the shield guy will die to the door. That's a guarantee. There's no worry about the shield guy. It's just dealing with the Rickies. But the challenge that I've had thus far is that I had to deal with both of them at once while on the floor, because I panic and killed the shield guy. But because I can not panic, because he can't see me, I can just kill the Kiki Ricky on his own, then the shield guy, then the Ricky, and then I'll be done. It's just get to the exit, which has no pitfalls like in Prison 1. It is literally just slash like twice probably once I kill the Ricky. Okay. It's literally just get there, and that's easier said than done. And I hope I get it today, because at some point I should probably take a break. It's just, do I take it before or after beating this level? Or it's not even taking a break, it's just calling it there. I'm like done for the day once I call it for this. I thought being silent would help me lock in, because typically when I'm talking I have long spurts of failures, but I think it's just placebo. Or not even placebo, because it's not helping. It's just because it's not helping. And it's not helping. It's doing nothing. Like, there's no positive perceived effect. So it can't really... Or there isn't a positive effect that's literally happening. Like with the placebo. It's just that I'm like, oh, this will be better. And then it's the exact same. I wonder if this, like, hurts people to watch. I know it hurt that one guy to watch because he didn't understand what the challenge was. Because he was like, dash, dash. Even though I think he didn't know the term for rolling. But yeah, I don't think he understood the challenge. So close. But ideally, someone who watches this finds this somewhat interesting. It's probably not, because it's just the same actions on the same level for about an hour and 40 minutes now. About an hour and 30. God damn. The worst deaths are the deaths where I just die to not deflecting the gunner. Because those are just like normal gameplay things that I should be able to do. But I just fail them. Because I'd consider that I'd consider myself bad at the game. Probably. Because like, while I am doing a really difficult challenge, the reason it's difficult is because I'm throwing away like a lot of the main mechanics. So if I were to play the game like normal, I'd probably be pretty shitty. I'm mediocre, I'd say. If I were like, I feel like if I were to do a speedrun night right now, I'd probably get a higher time than I've ever gotten before. But I don't think it's because I think it's just because I've had a lot of practice as opposed to I've gotten like better at the game. Because I don't think I'm good at the game because of this challenge. Like, I could brag all I want about, like, oh, I'm the world's best Katana Zero player because of the one world record that I technically have. But that'd be blatantly false, and some people would contest me about that. But if I were to... But I definitely... I don't know where I was going with that sentence. I think I'm just mediocre. Even though this challenge does exist. I think if I put in some practice, like actually practice normal runs, and remember the more normal mechanics and their situations that you would use them, I could be better than like the average like really good player, just because I know how to use a lot of the mechanics of the game in ways that are really advantageous. But that'd require a lot of practice and just isn't. It's not something I'm into. I don't personally like speedrunning all that much. Like, super competitive, like, no deaths are allowed, you're shaving off tenths of seconds speedrunning. But I definitely like speedrunning for min inputs because, firstly, everything's a world record. Secondly, advances are like minutes at a time. And, practically everything's PB. Just because there's so much, there's a whole lot you learn between runs. Like, just like, oh, I can improve that. Oh, I can improve that. Oh, I'm just more practiced, so I did better on this. There's just a lot of things that improve between runs. So, like, you'll get better between runs just naturally. It's just a question of, do you feel like putting in the time to do more than one run? And do you have the patience to do more than one run? Because a lot of people don't, for good reason, because it is a brutal challenge. Like, I will not judge someone for not attempting the challenge or quitting the challenge. Unless you're that one dude who was just like, oh, it's too complicated for a speedrunner like me, and then stole my idea, and then... That's besides the point. But I will not judge you for not doing the challenge or quitting the challenge because it is difficult. Like, not having the main parts of the game. Like, people play through Mineral and are like, oh god, this sucks ass. This is so painful. And then my what was I talking about? I got distracted by the ad. It just caught me so off guard. Oh yeah. I will not judge you for not doing the challenge because it is super brutal and people do Mineral and quit. Or, I don't think anyone's quit Mineral. But people do Mineral and are like, this is torture. This is horrible. Why do you do this? And people from the outside are like, why do you do this? Because they don't understand the fun of it. But yeah, people see that one and are like, that fucking kick me in the... I hurt my hand. Yeah, hitting my chair definitely has reduced my effectivity. That just pissed me off, though. Fucking, a lot of the other times he kicks me, but then that one time he doesn't fucking kick me, and then I pre-slash because I'm like, oh, now's the time where I spam to get up. And just fucking, no, fuck you. Oh, God. I'm really looking forward to watching Frog do this run. Just because I want to see someone else suffer in like the nicest way possible. I want to see Frog suffer through what I have suffered through. It's not particularly that I want to see Frog suffer, it's just that I want to see someone suffer through what I have suffered through. And yeah, that's about it. Shit, the fuck you! Oh my god, I'm gonna... I just need to get through that last laser, and then it's smooth sailing. I've gotten there twice before, almost gotten there 3 times, or almost gotten there 1 extra time. I just need to get it. I just need to lock in and get it. Because I have all the knowledge, I have everything I need. I just need to get through this laser, get a little bit lucky on the other lasers. The part that makes this level so annoying is just that it's so heavy on the RNG. And like, it's so reliant on consistency. Like, I'd say like 1, 2, 3, 1 in 4 runs, I'd say, get to this point. And then, and then 0 get past it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 get there. 1 and 8 is currently 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. That one was more, that one was after 16 attempts. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fuck. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, I think. I don't know. 12. Okay. Okay. Shit! I stopped matching too early. Like, way too early. I think that's 2. Oh, damn. After 2. On the 3rd. Shit! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, shit, 6, 7, 8, might have skipped there 1, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. That one was after 24 attempts. Holy shit. All for naught. 1, 2, 3. That was a good follow-up to 24. And no. 1. And back to back. Fuck me! I forgot to count. What the shit? How the fuck? You know what? I'm gonna count the times it takes to get through the laser. We're at 1. 2, 3. Fuck off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 18 tries to get past the laser. Shut the fuck up, you fucking bitch turd. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's about the 2-hour mark. 8, 9, I think. I don't know. 10, 11. You're fucking kidding me. How did the shotgunner not trigger? How am I? What the fuck? I lost count because I got mad at the fact that the shotgunner didn't arrive. Okay. Oh my god. This is going to be the second video in a row where I'm doing this one singular level and I'm still failing it. And that's gonna sum up to about 3 hours of just no progress. That's fun. That's exactly what people want to see from this challenge. That'll definitely get them to do it. This is exactly how you get people to do a challenge. It's just show that it's fucking balls ass hard. Literally no one's gonna do this challenge if I show them this shit. At 5:10 on the clock, I'm gonna call it for today, just because this is starting to get really annoying. Yes, up to now I've been not really annoyed, but I'm starting to get really annoyed. This has just been par for the course, basically. Let me get up and turn down the heat. Oh my god, it gets hot in here. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. No. That was the best run I've had in a while, which I hate to say. This is taking me a while, but, like, it's still small compared to, like, I don't understand how, like, people spend, like, thousands of hours speedrunning games with, like, less than a minute long runs. Like, you get 120, like, if a run is 30 seconds, you get about, like, 120 per hour. So how do you, like, I know they take, like, a lot of attempts because they're really refined, but, like, how does it take that long? Like, this takes, like, a large amount of time between attempts, and is also really, really inconsistent. But even then, I'm only spending, like, fuck off! Like, 4 hours on it just to get it. Just to get it. So I don't understand how you take something that's shorter and somehow make it take 1,000 hours to get. I don't know. Maybe I'm just, like, not accustomed to speedrunning hyper optimized games. Like, the original Mario Bros. I kind of understand just because 5 minutes is a lot of time for each run, and you only get like 12 per hour, and there's a lot that can go wrong and that has to go right, which is another reason why short runs are, I'd say, a little bit easier, just because there's only so much room for you to make a mistake. There's only so much time for you to make a mistake. But in, like, Super Mario the original Super Mario Bros., there's a lot of room. Fucking bitch! I clicked. You fuck. There's a lot of room for you to fuck something up. Because it's all just super optimized. And playing net task levels of perfection for, like, just under 5 minutes is really difficult. But, like, I don't understand how that happens for, like, 30-second runs. Because, like, task perfection is difficult because it's a task. There's a reason it's difficult. But, like, playing to perfection, like human perfection, doesn't seem all that hard for, like, 30 seconds. Like, yeah, it takes some attempts, but, like, I feel like after a certain point, like, after an hour or two, with, like, that many attempts, you gotta get somewhere. Though maybe I'm just stupid and wrong. And also, there are some attempts that will take less than the full run duration. Like, if you fuck up in the first, like, second, then you know that one's reset. But if it's good, you know it's good. While it's kind of the opposite for longer runs, is and less optimized run, is you don't know if you should reset with a small time loss, because you could still make up time later. Like, in my inputs runs, I know I can fuck up factory and still make up personal best. Like, my factory doesn't really matter. Like, it's useful the extra, like, 10 seconds it gains me if I don't die. But, like, it's not necessary. Which is a little bit of a difference between optimized and unoptimized runs. Which I guess it makes unoptimized runs harder to make dense. Like, it's harder to densely pack runs because you don't know, like, oh, I should reset now. You just kind of want to set a time that you just kind of want to set a time that's good, and there's a lot of places where you can save time. Then there's a lot of places that you can make up lost time and still make a personal best / world record. Oh my god. Oh, it's been the 10. You know what? I'll push it to the 15 just because I got really close and I wanna. No, I didn't. I didn't get close at all. I just want to see something. I just want to feel something. Oh my god. Oh my god! Fucking finally! Ah! I'm. Ah! I'm so done. I'm so fine. I'm finally done. Ah, yes. Oh god. Oh yes. Fuck yes. That's like 3 hours in the making. Let's go. I'm gonna stop the recording now because fuck yes. Oh yes. Oh my god. I'm so finally fun to dig done. Oh my god. Oh my shit. Holy fuck. Fuck yes. Bye bye. I'm happy with myself.